Use bicarbonate this way and see the shocking size change. The humble pantry staple, bicarbonate of soda, often known by its more common name, baking soda, holds a surprising array of powers far beyond its leavening capabilities in the kitchen. This unassuming white powder, chemically known as sodium bicarbonate, is a naturally occurring compound with remarkable properties that can be harnessed for a variety of astonishing applications, some of which can lead to dramatic and frankly shocking changes in size. While its primary association might be with fluffy cakes and crispy cookies, its versatility extends into areas that might leave you questioning how something so simple can yield such profound results. We are about to delve into specific methods of utilizing bicarbonate of soda that will demonstrate its capacity for transformative effects, particularly in relation to size, leading to outcomes that are genuinely surprising. Prepare to be amazed by the hidden potential of this everyday ingredient as we uncover how it can manipulate our perception and even the physical reality of dimension. One of the most compelling and visually striking applications of bicarbonate of soda that demonstrates a significant, almost explosive size change relates to its ability to influence the expansion of certain materials through vigorous gas production. Consider the creation of a volcano model, a classic science experiment often conducted in schools, captivating students and adults alike with its raw, immediate drama. When a generous amount of bicarbonate of soda is combined with a strong acid such as vinegar, a rapid and highly energetic chemical reaction ensues. This particular reaction is a prime example of an acid-base neutralization, where sodium bicarbonate, a base, reacts with acetic acid found in vinegar to produce sodium acetate, water, and, crucially, carbon dioxide gas. The swift generation of this gas, when trapped within a confined space like the cone of a homemade volcano, causes a forceful expulsion and a substantial, often startling, increase in volume. In the context of a miniature volcano, this prolific gas production leads to the dramatic eruption of foamy lava, visually representing a sudden and impressive surge in size. The sheer volume of the generated foam, which rapidly expands from a small quantity of dry powder and liquid, is a clear and undeniable demonstration of size alteration, an almost magical transformation from quiescent ingredients to a bubbling, overflowing spectacle. This principle, while often presented as a child's experiment, profoundly underscores the potent gas-generating capability of bicarbonate of soda when it interacts with acidic substances. The speed and scale of this expansion are truly remarkable, transforming a static mixture into a dynamic, frothy spectacle that spills over its confines, showcasing a significant increase in its overall volume. The visual impact of this reaction is immediate and impressive, making it an excellent illustration of how this common household item can instigate such pronounced physical changes. It's not just about producing a gentle fizz, it's about witnessing a tangible and often quite dramatic increase in the volume occupied by the resulting substance, a testament to the chemical energy unleashed. The spectacle highlights the rapid conversion of solid and liquid components into a gaseous state, which then physically pushes outward, claiming more space and creating an undeniable visual impression of growth and expansion. This demonstration serves as a potent reminder that even the most mundane substances can harbor extraordinary kinetic power, capable of startling transformations that redefine spatial boundaries right before our eyes. Beyond these rather explosive demonstrations, the impact of bicarbonate of soda on size can also be observed in more subtle, yet equally significant ways, particularly when it comes to cleaning and restoration, influencing our perception of an object's scale and substance. Take, for instance, tarnished silverware. Over time, exposure to air, humidity, and certain foods can cause a dull, dark layer of oxidation, primarily silver sulfide, to form on the surface of silver. This layer, while not necessarily affecting the structural integrity of the silver, certainly diminishes its visual appeal and makes it appear smaller, less substantial, and certainly less luxurious due to the loss of its lustrous sheen. The tarnish acts like a veil, obscuring the metal's inherent brilliance and reducing its perceived presence in a space. When you employ bicarbonate of soda to clean your silverware, a fascinating transformation occurs, one that revitalizes its aesthetic and, by extension, its perceived size. By creating a paste of bicarbonate of soda with a small amount of water and then gently rubbing it onto the tarnished areas, you are initiating a mild abrasive and a mild chemical cleaning process. The fine crystalline particles of bicarbonate of soda act as a gentle scrubber, carefully dislodging the tarnish without scratching the delicate metal surface beneath. Simultaneously, its alkaline nature can react with the acidic components that often contribute to tarnish buildup, helping to chemically lift and break down the unwanted layers. The synergistic action of physical abrasion and gentle chemical reaction efficiently removes the dulling film. The result is not just a brighter, shinier surface, but a profound perceived increase in the silver's presence. As the dulling layer is meticulously removed, the metal appears to grow in brilliance and definition, regaining its original reflective quality. While the actual physical dimensions of the silverware haven't changed in the slightest, the visual impact of its restored luster makes it seem larger, more vibrant, and undeniably more substantial. This is a powerful illustration of how appearance can significantly influence our perception of size. A dull object recedes, while a gleaming one steps forward. The dulling effect of tarnish can make objects appear smaller and less defined, almost shrinking their visual footprint, whereas the polished gleam brought about by bicarbonate of soda cleaning restores their inherent brilliance and makes them seem to occupy more visual space, asserting their presence more prominently. It's a transformation from a subdued, almost diminished state to one of vibrant reflectivity, effectively making the object appear more prominent and therefore, in a visual sense, larger and more impactful. This nuanced form of size change, driven by the restoration of light reflection and surface detail, highlights the multifaceted nature of bicarbonate of soda's abilities and its capacity to enhance an object's perceived grandeur. Furthermore, the application of bicarbonate of soda in personal care routines can also lead to surprising changes in perceived size and volume, particularly in relation to hair. Many individuals struggle with hair that appears flat, limp, and lacking in volume, making it seem thinner, sparser, and less impactful than desired. The cumulative buildup of natural oils, residues from styling products, and environmental pollutants can weigh down individual hair strands, causing them to lie flat against the scalp, diminishing their natural lift and body. This constant burden on the hair shaft prevents it from achieving its full inherent volume, contributing to an overall appearance of reduced size and density. A simple yet incredibly effective way to combat this pervasive issue is by using bicarbonate of soda as a clarifying treatment. By incorporating a small amount of bicarbonate of soda into your regular shampoo, creating a gentle paste with water before application, or using it as a pre-shampoo rinse, you can effectively strip away these stubborn residues. The mildly abrasive nature of the bicarbonate helps to physically dislodge product buildup, while its alkaline properties assist in breaking down and dissolving oily substances. As this unwanted material is removed from the hair, the individual hair shafts are no longer weighed down by accumulated grime. They become significantly lighter, allowing them to lift more freely and naturally from the scalp, restoring their inherent spring and bounce. The immediate effect after rinsing and drying is often a dramatic increase in hair volume and fullness, a palpable change in perceived size. What was once flat and seemingly sparse can transform into bouncy, voluminous locks, exhibiting a far greater overall presence. This is a clear instance of perceived size change, where the hair appears significantly larger, thicker, and more abundant simply by removing the elements that were compressing it and pulling it down. The individual strands, freed from their encumbrances, can expand and separate, creating a much greater overall volume of hair that radiates health and vitality. This effect is particularly noticeable and beneficial for those with fine or oily hair, where product and oil buildup can be a constant, disheartening battle. The restoration of natural lift and separation allows the hair to reach its full volumetric potential, making it appear not just thicker but substantially more voluminous, creating an illusion of greater quantity and body. It's a visual expansion that can completely alter the appearance of one's hairstyle, giving the impression of a much fuller and more luxurious mane. This is a testament to bicarbonate of soda's ability to cleanse and revitalize, indirectly leading to a significant enhancement in the perceived size and density of hair. The change isn't about adding material. Rather, it's about releasing the inherent potential of what's already there, allowing it to expand, flourish, and command more visual space. The capacity of bicarbonate of soda to tackle tough stains, particularly grease and oil, also contributes to an illusion of size reduction in the objects being cleaned, which in turn can make the overall cleaned area appear larger and more impactful. Imagine a stained kitchen countertop or a greasy stovetop marred by splatters and spills. These stains, especially if they are dark, numerous, and set in, can make surfaces appear smaller, more cluttered, and visually chaotic. They interrupt the smooth, continuous flow of the area, creating a sense of confinement and disarray. Each stain acts as a visual obstacle, segmenting the surface and reducing the perceived expanse of the space. When bicarbonate of soda is used as a cleaning agent, its remarkable ability to absorb grease and its gentle abrasive quality come powerfully into play. By making a paste of bicarbonate of soda and water and applying it directly to the stained areas, you can effectively lift out the embedded grease and grime. The abrasive action helps to break the bond between the stain and the surface, while the absorbent nature of the powder draws in the oily residues. As the stain is diligently removed, the original pristine surface is revealed beneath, clean and unmarred. This removal of visual noise and the restoration of a uniform, uninterrupted surface can make the entire area feel more open, more spacious, and therefore visually larger. The absence of distracting dark stains allows the eye to take in the full, unblemished expanse of the surface, appreciating its true dimensions without interruption. It's a subtle psychological effect, but undeniably powerful. The perceived size of a space is often profoundly influenced by the clarity and continuity of its surfaces. By eliminating the visual impediments of stains, bicarbonate of soda effectively enlarges the perceived dimensions of the cleaned area. This isn't a literal expansion of the material itself, but rather a liberation of its visual potential, allowing it to present itself in a larger, more unimpeded manner. The process of stain removal, facilitated by bicarbonate of soda, therefore contributes to a sense of increased spaciousness and visual amplitude. It's about revealing the true, unblemished canvas of the surface, allowing it to present its full scale without the distracting elements that effectively shrink its perceived size and make it feel enclosed. Moreover, the surprising efficacy of bicarbonate of soda in deodorizing can also contribute to a perception of increased space and freshness, indirectly impacting how we perceive the physical size and openness of an environment. In enclosed spaces, lingering, unpleasant odors can make an area feel stuffy, cramped, and profoundly uninviting. These malodorous smells can create a sensory weight, an invisible burden that diminishes the perceived spaciousness of a room, making it feel smaller and more suffocating. They occupy an olfactory space, which our brains often translate into a feeling of physical constriction. Bicarbonate of soda, with its unique amphoteric ability to neutralize both acidic and basic odor molecules, acts as a remarkably powerful deodorizer. Unlike air fresheners that merely mask smells with other scents, baking soda genuinely absorbs and neutralizes the chemical compounds responsible for unpleasant odors. By strategically placing open boxes or bowls of bicarbonate of soda in refrigerators, closets, or even various rooms, you can effectively absorb and neutralize these pervasive, unpleasant smells. As the odors dissipate and are eliminated from the air, the atmosphere in the space becomes significantly fresher and cleaner. This profound olfactory improvement leads to an undeniable feeling of lightness and openness. The absence of the heavy, oppressive feeling of stale odors can make a room feel inherently larger and much more comfortable. It's as if the invisible barriers of bad smells have been removed, allowing the space to breathe and consequently expand visually in our minds. This isn't a change in the physical dimensions of the room, but a profound transformation of the sensory experience within it, which profoundly influences our perception of its size and openness. The feeling of freshness and purity that bicarbonate of soda imparts can make an environment feel more expansive and less confined, effectively enlarging it in our perception. This subtle yet significant effect highlights how our senses of smell and sight are intricately linked in our understanding of spatial dimensions. A clean-smelling environment feels inherently more spacious, more welcoming, and more breathable, a direct, often unrecognized result of the neutralizing power of this simple compound. Finally, let's consider the effect of bicarbonate of soda on the texture and apparent size of certain food items during cooking, a culinary application that subtly but significantly enhances their visual appeal and perceived proportion. When used in specific dough recipes, particularly for baked goods like pretzels or bagels, bicarbonate of soda plays a crucial, transformative role in achieving that characteristic chewy texture and distinctive golden brown crust. The method involves pre-boiling these items in a bicarbonate of soda solution before they are baked in the oven. This initial step causes a chemical reaction on the surface of the dough, specifically an alkaline breakdown of starches. This reaction gelatinizes the starches on the exterior of the dough, leading to a more uniform and remarkably smooth surface, which is characteristic of these baked treats. Crucially, this alkaline environment also significantly encourages and accelerates the Maillard reaction during subsequent baking. The Maillard reaction is a complex series of chemical reactions between amino acids and reducing sugars that gives browned food its distinctive flavor and color. The enhanced Maillard reaction, due to the alkaline surface created by the bicarbonate bath, results in a much deeper, richer, and more even golden brown crust. The combined result of this pre-treatment is a baked good that often appears slightly larger and more delightfully puffed up than if it had been baked without this crucial alkaline bath. The controlled expansion of the dough during baking, coupled with the enhanced browning, creates a visually appealing product that seems more substantial, more artisan, and ultimately more satisfying. While the actual increase in size might not be as dramatic or as physically expansive as a chemical eruption, the visual impact of a well-formed, plump pretzel or bagel, thanks to the judicious use of bicarbonate of soda, is undeniable. It contributes to a more satisfying eating experience where the item appears more generously proportioned, more inviting, and simply more appealing to the eye. This enhancement of visual appeal through controlled expansion and superior browning is yet another facet of how bicarbonate of soda can influence our perception of size in subtle but powerful ways. The final product looks more robust, more fully realized, and consequently appears larger, more attractive, and more delectable. It's about optimizing the baking process to achieve a superior aesthetic and textural outcome where an enhanced, often amplified perceived size is a key component of the overall positive impression. In summary, the seemingly ordinary bicarbonate of soda, a staple in kitchens worldwide, possesses an extraordinary capacity to induce significant and often shocking changes in size, impacting both physical dimensions and our sensory perception. From the dramatic expansion witnessed in volcanic simulations due to rapid gas production, demonstrating a truly literal increase in volume, to the perceived enlargement of tarnished silverware as its luster is meticulously restored, creating a greater visual presence, and the volumetric increase in hair that regains its natural lift and fullness after clarifying. This versatile compound consistently demonstrates its ability to alter dimensions in profound and unexpected ways. Its power extends to making entire spaces feel larger by effectively eliminating oppressive odors and significantly improving air freshness, thereby enhancing our sensory experience of an environment. It even plays a role in enhancing the visual appeal of baked goods through controlled expansion and beautiful browning, making them appear more robust and generously proportioned. The myriad ways in which bicarbonate of soda can impact size are diverse, ranging from the overtly explosive and chemically driven to the subtly transformative, influencing our psychology and perception. This remarkable breadth of application serves as a powerful reminder that even the simplest ingredients can hold profound and surprising capabilities, far exceeding their commonplace uses. The transformations it facilitates are not always literal increases in mass or volume, but often involve profound changes in visual perception, texture, and overall presentation, leading to outcomes that are undeniably impressive and at times truly shocking in their efficacy. The consistent underlying theme across all these applications is the unparalleled ability of bicarbonate of soda to unlock latent potential. Whether it's the potential for a powerful chemical reaction to generate vast amounts of gas, the potential for a dull surface to brilliantly shine and appear more substantial, the potential for limp hair to stand tall and full, or the potential for a cramped space to feel expansive and inviting, its impact on perceived size is a recurring marvel. This underscores its multifaceted and truly remarkable nature, elevating it from a mere kitchen ingredient to a versatile agent of transformation. This humble powder genuinely lives up to its potential for astonishing outcomes, continuously surprising us with its profound ability to manipulate and enhance our world, often by simply changing our perception of what is large and what is small.